Hello, hello. You are listening to Trauma Bonding Elixir. I'm Lucia Costin, rapid transformational therapist, and in this episode, we're going to talk about New Year resolutions because 2023 is coming to an end. And let's face it, every year we make plans, and by the end of January, they all sort of die and disappear. So, what happens to them? How do some people manage to get their resolutions while others keep repeating them over and over? So, let's see in this episode what we can do to get those resolutions happening for us. And do let me know in the comments if you do make New Year resolutions. What are your resolutions for 2024? What do you think will happen? What do you want from the year? What is your intention if you are used with setting an intention for the next year? So, first and foremost, when it comes to New Year's resolution, you have to understand that we are making this a conscious decision. It's a conscious decision we make to change or to implement certain new things to bring novelty into our lives. And our brain is wired for survival. The fact that you need to now take a new decision means you need to spend resources, spend energy, and that's something your brain will try to not do. So after the holiday enthusiasm is gone and our life kind of gets back in its old routine, your brain will want to do the same. It will want to fall back into old patterns because that's our zone of comfort. That's what we know. And that is what is just easier to do. So your brain will prefer that as opposed to burning calories, spending energy, putting in effort to get those resolutions happening. So, for example, if you're trying to eat healthier or if you're trying to go out more and exercise, you will need to pull out your schedule and see when exactly in your day can this new habit fit. Where exactly is the best time when you can implement this new habit? And just pulling out your schedule and writing it in and committing to it is a big step forward. You also have to understand that because this is a conscious decision, it's not yet part of you. It's not part of your subconscious mind. And what that means is you will need to attach it to an already established habit to get more success. Okay, a habit is something we do subconsciously. Smoking, for example, it's a habit. Driving the car, it's something we do. We are accustomed to it. We repeated it over and over again until it became part of who we are. It's in our subconscious. We don't need to think what we're doing when we're driving. We just do it. Same like riding the bike is the same with language. When you try consciously to learn a language, it's very, very hard. This is why adults have such a hard time learning language. Whereas for kids, they just pick up words like sponges because they don't need to think about it and they're still using their subconscious mind a lot. So attaching your new pattern, your new habit to an already established pattern will increase the chances of your success. Another thing you want to do is practice self hypnosis. And maybe this might sound like way out of your comfort zone, but I'm going to tell you how you can do that. And it's nothing weird about it, it's nothing out of this world. So basically, what you want to do is you want to sit in a nice, comfortable seat, however you want it, sitting down, lying, doesn't matter. You want to take in a couple of deep, deep breaths. Close your eyes, keep on breathing, keep on taking those deep, deep breaths, these inhales and exhales, and focus your attention on your breath. Focus your attention on the sensation in your body, the lungs expanding, air moving in and out of your nostrils, all of that. Focus your attention on those things. And what that does is calms the mind down. It shuts down the conscious mind. It allows you to step into that zone of silence. And when you are there, you can envision yourself, you can visualize yourself doing those new habits, you can visualize yourself implementing those new habits, because the conscious mind doesn't really know, the subconscious mind doesn't really know the difference. And if you visualize it, it is as if you're doing it. Those connections are being made at a neurological level. Okay, so visualizing doing the activity will get the brain accustomed, and it will be like, oh, I've always been doing this. I've done this forever. This is so easy. It's like second nature. It will no longer be that, oh my God, I have to do this thing again. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm just too tired for it. I can't. I'll leave it for tomorrow. And speaking of which, we all have bad days. Let's face it. We all have bad days. We all have days when we're just exhausted, worn out, and we just cannot do it. And that's okay. You know, if you have one bad day and if you've stepped out of your pattern one time, it doesn't matter. Keep on doing it. Set your intention for the next day to make it better. You might have another setback, another fallback. It doesn't matter. You get up, you set your intention, and you keep on doing it. Never giving up. That's the trick. Forgiving yourself, having compassion with yourself, and showing yourself that love that you deserve when the hardship happens. Because if you go on in that roller coaster of, I'm a failure, I can never accomplish anything, this is all the time happening to me, of course, because I'm so stupid, why did I do it again? I said I'm not gonna eat this and I ate it, and all that negative self-talk and self-blame, it's not gonna do anyone any good. So show yourself compassion, show yourself some love, and set the intention for the next day. It's okay. We all fail. We're all humans. You just get up and you continue doing it. And another thing is, people who have their resolutions accomplished, let's say, they embody the person they want to be. They take the time, they meditate, they sit in silence, they practice self hypnosis, they pray, they journal, whatever you want to do, whatever approach works for you. But they embody the people that they want to become. They act as if they are already there. Yes, it's hard to show up for yourself every day. Yes, at times we're weak, we're tired, we feel like giving up, but we set our intention and we start again over and over. So most of the times when we do these resolutions, um, maybe they don't necessarily come from a place of intention, from a place of what we truly, deeply, deeply desire. At times, maybe we feel guilty for wanting certain things. Maybe society makes us um, guilt trip ourselves. We believe we're selfish. At times we are afraid that we might get criticized. We're afraid that we might lose friends. We're afraid that we may upset family members. So when we have those extra steps and those extra barriers and those extra things to overcome, it will get a bit difficult and it will get trickier to accomplish those resolutions. So I'm not sure when you're listening to this podcast, but if it is not yet the 8th of January, I'm still offering my absolutely amazing mini sessions, and they are €5 for an hour. It will help you get the clarity you need. It will help you work on some of those blocks that may be holding you back. Implementing a road path, implementing a strategy that works for you. because let's face it, we're all different. We all have different lifestyles. Some of us have kids, some of us work from home, some of us, you know, whatever it is for you. Some of us need more clarity. Maybe 2023 um, was a plate full, and somehow you're thinking, oh my God, I need to drag the same thing into 2024, and I really don't want to do that. But also, I'm not yet sure what is it that is non-negotiable for me at this particular moment, because it seems like everything is important. It feels like everything is a priority and I need to do everything done. And on top of all that, I want some things for myself, and maybe I even feel a bit selfish for wanting those things. So if you find yourself in that position, I strongly recommend you reach out to me and we can have all this cleared out and get you focusing on what truly matters to you. So let me know how you are going about with your New Year resolutions. What plans do you have for 2024? And what strategies out of the ones mentioned here, which ones will you implement? So this is it for now. See you guys in the new year. Bye.